Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the Military and Safety channel. Today I'm just going to be taking a look at my British MK6A combat helmet. So this helmet was manufactured from the mid-80s to around 2010 era, like just around the time MTP was introduced, as there was MTP helmet covers for this. And this helmet was made of ballistic nylon instead of Kevlar, hence why when this moved from the MK6A's ballistic nylon, the MK7 and even the Battleskin revision is Kevlar, because obviously offers better protection than ballistic nylon. But I presume ballistic nylon was cheaper or something at the time, so we're stuck with that. But as you can see, we have a DPM cover on here. The covers also came in Desert DPM, DPM and MTP, and also a Blue United Nations cover, but I don't have any of them apart from the DPM one. On the cover, you will notice these elastic bits here, which are used for making a scrim. If you don't know what a scrim is, it's where you get loads of twigs and leaves and stuff like that, and you thread it in through there to break up your shape, so you match into your surroundings more. Because obviously, a human figure is quite easy to see in woodland, as it's not very natural looking. So if you added twigs and stuff like that, it would make your helmet go that way, downwards. Obviously, it's going to look a lot more natural because you don't get perfect circles or perfect squares in nature. You'll notice this is a CS95 DPM, or S95, I can't remember which one. It is the latest version of DPM the British Army used. Because obviously you had the stuff from like the 50s to the... the 50s to the 2011 sort of era when MTP was being introduced. Sorry about that. On the helmet, you'll notice there is this band here, which is to keep the helmet cover on and also just provide more. What is it? Can't think of the word. Can't think of the word at the minute, but it just makes sure the helmet cover's not going to fly off anytime soon, because these are a bloody nightmare to get on. I spent about an hour and a half doing it, and it took absolutely forever, because if you didn't know, these helmet covers are made to be small, so it has little creases as possible. This is a medium-sized helmet, and this is a medium-sized cover for a medium helmet. And it is an absolute nightmare to do, so it's painful, to say the least. If the camera wants to focus, there we are. You will see the faint outline here of the bit where you can mount a right visor. There, you just get the mounting bracket, you screw that onto there. There's a screw there and one there. You mount the bracket on there, and you can get a visor on the front of here, which is what you'll see in the Troubles, Northern Ireland tours, even in Afghan and the Gulf, like the Persian Gulf and that, which looks pretty cool. I might get one of them one day, but can't really spend justifying spending 35 quid on one, so if I find one cheaper I will. Yeah, that's the right visor, and let's just take a look at the liner. This is an upgrade over the MK6, because the MK6 has a doesn't have this pad in it, and it is like two straps that come here, and there's like a loop, circle loop sort of thing here, which sits on your head, and you have two things there that join together on the other side. And this just uses a pad there, it's attached in on either side. And this is your, what's it called here, chin strap, which does it by this button here, thread through this. And on this chin strap you have, well, where your chin actually sits, which is this leather bit here, if this wants to focus. There we are, you can see that's just the leather bit there. When that's on your chin, that goes like that, and it's actually pretty comfy, to be honest. I quite like it. If it was Kevlar, I reckon it would be a very good helmet, but sadly not. You can see, if I try and get this in focus, because this camera does not like to focus at all, ever. This is how you adjust the size of the helmet. I'm not going to do it because it took absolutely forever to try and get this scapper tape back on and this, but all you do is you undo this then you pull it through either side. Sorry about that. And it obviously lengthens or shortens this, same as here, and doesn't do it on all 4 sides, because obviously there's only 3 points of attachment. It only has it on 3. This one here, this one, and this one up here. These pads, if I get the stupid chin strap out of the way, these pads here, if I can get that properly focused, there we are. These pads add a great deal of comfort, because these are made of leather as well, and they make the helmet very comfortable to wear. Like, I'm talking quite comfortable. This helmet also fixed the issue the MK6 had, where if you're sat in the prone position, the helmet would tend to go down on your head like that, and the helmet would be like that on your head, which obviously isn't what you want when you're trying to aim down optics and stuff like that, or binos. So that was also fixed. I'm not sure how, but yeah, that is a good point. This is basically just a massive improvement over the MK6, but obviously it still features the ballistic nylon, so not totally better, but it's a great deal better. But yeah, going back to these pads here, these make the helmet rather comfortable. There's one on the front as well, a big one for your forehead. You can also get some more, which go on the side here. I believe some up here and on just around there, which make the just make it a great deal comfortable. I've also seen field modifications where people would get a compression bandage or just any bandage and thread it in there, and that would make that come down a bit more, and also increase the distance between that and the helmet, which would also make it a bit more comfortable. Here is the part there I was talking about, where you can attach the right helmet, that screw there. The camera does not want to work today, there we are. You can also see that